It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Third and a yard. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Yellow. I don't need to. Yellow.
Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready?
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now, Mahomes. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. So on fourth down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go, here we go.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on. Hit. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Smash. Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a run going left. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Here's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. 15.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Yellow.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long.
Dragon 60. Come on. Hit. 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. They send him right out of the slot. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 41.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play for KC. 33 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. He is in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Now Zerline for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ready, set.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. 18, 5 in.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow, yellow.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready, break. Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go.
Now Daniels. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Commanders' first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hero 15.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line.
Come on.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not really anywhere to go there. He'll take this up really to the 4. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Pacheco.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Yellow.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. That one complete to Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the tight end, likely.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike.